Right, in this video for the Ford Focus 1.5 TDCI 2015 Mark 3.5, when I opened the under tray, I noticed underneath the gearbox there was some oil. I'm not sure whether or not that's from me pouring oil over the top, in the engine oil compartment, and it was leaking, and eventually finding its way down to there. I don't know, but I'm doing a different job, and it just so happens I might as well go and check it. You need ratchet, and you need a T50, Torx 50. See that? That's for the drain and the check, or the refill plug. That way is the front of the car. Moving towards the back of the car, this is on the left hand side of the engine. Here's the gearbox, drive shaft, and the drain plug is here. Oops, there. And you know that because the T50 fits in it. It took me ages to work out what fitting it was, and then I realised it's a T50. Alright, so that is the drain plug and the refill plug. If I can get a shot of it, is here, and it's 40 Newton meters, by the way. Here, when I go to turn this, remember the best way to do things is least destructive possible. When I go to turn this, if oil leaks out, I'm just going to screw it back up. I'm not even going to add anything in there. I'm not going to bother. If nothing comes out, then somebody took that 40 Newton meters very seriously, didn't they? I need a pipe. That is way too tight. That's not even going to go. I think I'm going to snap that tool. What do you reckon? In a situation like this, look how much leverage I've got on there. If I snap the tool, or I snap the plug, even worse. It'd be dreadful. What you want is to get it from front and use a power tool, an impact wrench. That should come undone. Come on. Oh my god. See that? It didn't snap, thankfully. It did not snap. Get you a better shot of that. Where's it gone? That was a lot of force. Never use more force, but better to use more leverage because you get less chance of injuring yourself. That's my recommendation. So, watching for the oil leak. Right, so I'm going to have to kind of half put this down. Won't be able to do it otherwise. Put the pipe back. We have one of these little extension bars. So remember, more leverage rather than more force, because you can hurt yourself. Uh-oh. That's kind of ominous. Right, okay. Right, so it may have been a very good idea, me taking it off. I bought something extra, £9 worth of this. This is a power steering stop leak. But it also says here, also for manual gearbox. See that? This is for 2 litres. So this would, if it was a leak in there, if I shove a whole load of this in it, that would stop the leak. And also, I really like this stuff. I'm using it on my Honda. This upside down Molly B denim gearbox protected. This stuff is wonderful. I've got extra 75W manual gear oil just in case, you know, because that baby runs dry, that's it. It'll start to crank and probably seize up midway when you're driving and, you know, crash you or something. So it's worth checking. So let me suspect some sort of slow leak. So power steering, stop leak, also for manual gearbox. Power steering, for power steering really, £9 it costs. It's got a nice nozzle, and hopefully this thing really is for manual gearbox. It should be. So I guess chip it at the end and I'm going to squirt the whole lot in. It feels quite liquidy, which is good. I hope, you know, hopefully it's not opaque. Give it a good shake. Wynn's power steering stop leak. Give it a good shake in case there's residue or some sort of active ingredients in it. Does it say shake it? Right, let's read the instruction. I'll read it. Prevents and stops leak without dismantling. Also for manual gearbox. Revitalised rubber and neoprene seals. No directions. I guess it's cut it and then spread it in. So I've got it. There's no going back. And you know when you've added too much in because it'll spill out. Good point. Have a look what it is. You know what it is. Clear oil. More like a gel, I would say. Then my next thing, molybdenum, probably that's the way you say it, because you can still see some traits of oil. Not here, I just squirted that on just now. I know it's slightly difficult gear shift. It's just here, look. I cleaned it, that's why it looks clean. There was oil there, I promise you. In goes that one. Still not coming out, so still needs more. Although I am working on a slope, I would say the car is not perfectly level. I would say it's actually nose down about 4 or 5 degrees. So in fact it should help the oil spill out. It's nose down 4 or 5 degrees. So it should be level. When it's level, squirt the stuff in and it should come back out, and that's how you know there's enough. Because it's not even doing that, we are low in gearbox oil, and I'm so glad. I was kind of nosy, just went to check it. I'm so glad about that. So gearbox, whoops, what's it called? Slick 50 molybdenum gearbox oil. I don't know if it's going there like that, I guess. So I've got the anti-leak thing in there. I don't really know if I need this. I'm going to waste half of it in this thing. It should be black, this stuff. Let's get it in. This stuff is wonderful. Check my Honda video where the gearbox was cranking. I drained all the oil out by accident. I used some of this in it. Now it's, you know, I've been running it for, and it's been okay. The gears were like stuck, pretty much sticking or stuck, and this stuff handled it. This is super slippery, so if that other stuff was kind of grippy, this is super slippery, so it's going to have the opposite effect. So I'll have a sealant in there and a lubricant, a super lubricant. Unless I've got anything left in it. Yeah, there's 2 lots of fluid I've had in here. It's still not coming out. That gearbox was low. Definitely, I think I really did the right thing here. I should keep an eye on leaks in the future. Just here, it was. Keep a careful eye on your car. You never know when it's going to go pear-shaped on. And lastly, the gearbox oil, the normal stuff. 75W. Stock of this one. So, whoops. What you want? Yeah, a bit lower. So 75. Try again. 75 W. It says in the manual. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to squirt this in until it comes back out. Oh no, here's a bit of an angle. So poke it in. Oh no, it should be done from above. Right, I have to do it from above. I'm going to modify it, another pipe and gravity fed. It's going to be messy, but that's how I want to do it. The whole litre going to go in there. I've lost 0.1 of a litre maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't do that thing up too tight. 40 Newton meters, meant to be max. Thanks for watching. One last thing. I'm using this Slick 50 bottle that you add to oil. I've kept the kind of empty bottle for it because I thought it would be useful, and it has been. I put the gearbox oil in there, and you just stick it in the hole and squeeze, and it just squirts in. Now I've added nearly a litre. That's worrying. It was running maybe a litre under, maybe more. I'm going to add some more in until it overflows like it should do. I'll let you know. If I just don't leave a comment, or I'll just film it, but I will. Just as I said, that last squirt, that last bottle full, before I squirted all the way in, look, it's going back out now. That's how it should be. So what, it was a litre too low? This pipe came from the one of the packs of, I think it was the Molly denim. Oh, yes it was, yeah. So that came from that one. So that came in handy as well. Alright.